Hello everyone, I am Harika from CSCB department. My roll number is 24431A05B9. Subject name is Communicative English. Subject code 23ENG01. My topic is active voice and passive voice. Introduction to active voice and passive voice. The voice of the sentence indicates the relationship between the action and the subjects. Active voice emphasizes the subject performing the action. Passive voice emphasizes the action and the receipt of the action. What is the active voice? In active voice, the subject of the sentence performs the action. This structure makes sentence clear and more direct. For example, in active voice, the dog chased the cat, where the dog is performing the action. Characteristics of the active voice. Active voice often leads to more encouraging and writes dynamic. It typically uses fewer words than passive constructions. Readers can easily identify the door of the active in active voice. What is the passive voice? In passive voice, the subject receives the action rather than perform it. This structure can create ambiguity about who is responsible for the action. For example, the cat was chased by the dog, where the cat is the receipt. Characteristics of the passive voice. Passive voice can be used for emphasizing the action or the receipt. In the often uses in formal writing to maintain objectively. Readers may find passive construction less encouraging the active voice. That means active voice takes a little amount of critical to readers find out to comparing to the active voice. When to use active voice? Uses active voice when clarity and directness are essential. It is suitable for most writing styles, including essays and reports. Active voice often exchanges the overall reliability of the text. When to use passive voice? Uses passive voice when the door of the action is unknown or unimportant. It is unnecessary. It is necessary to write passive voice. It is effectively in scientific or technical writing to focus on the process. Passive constructions can create a sense of formality or neutrality. Transforming active to passive voice. To change the active sentence to passive sentence, identify the object and make it the subject. Adjust the verb to the approach from to be plus the past perfectness. For example, active voice. The teacher explains the lesson. Passive voice changes. The lesson is explained by the teacher. Identifying active and passive voice. Look for the subject, verb, object structure to identify the active voice. In passive voice, the object is often followed by the form of to be. Practice identify both voices in the sentence to improve your writing skills. Conclusion. Understanding active voice and passive voice is essential for effective communication. Choosing the right voice can extend clarity and encouraging in writing. Strive to use both voices, active voice and passive voice, approximately to suit the content of your writing. Active voice and passive voice, it is more important than communicative skills improved. The passive voice is little critical to identify readers as comparing to the active voice. Thank you for the given opportunity.